it's John here, and welcome to another how-to video. We're going to be basically doing something that's been requested a few times, but I figured I would go ahead and get on it. The only reason that I thought this would be pretty cool is because Magnifo showed a video on this just very recently, and I thought it would be really cool and fun to share with you guys because it's actually really simple, and it doesn't cost a buttload of money to do it. So you saw our intro just a second ago, but I'm going to go ahead, this bit here, or the very beginning of the video. Not everybody needs an intro. That's ours. You've seen it. If you've watched our videos, you've seen it 100 times. At least this is the new one from the beginning of the year. You saw our previous one before that was more two-dimensional, looked a little different. And but it's not necessary to always have an intro. It's not something you have to have. It seems that more gaming channels than anything else have more intros than any other type of YouTube channels out there. And I guess I kind of get that. It kind of rolls along the lines of entertaining for the sake of gaming. And that's kind of what I wanted to show and share with you guys. Like on my other channel, I have a channel called Command Z where I do like unboxings and reviews and whatnot. I have no intro. I have no outro, as a matter of fact, either. It's just straight video. It starts with, hey guys, and it ends with, peace out. It's really simple. There's nothing to it. There's no YouTube-iness going along with it where we do here on Ethan and Liam HD. I currently use Adobe Creative Cloud right now. I currently use that. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm trying to show you guys a way where you guys can make something custom for you and not what I would think that you guys should have. Go to, I'm using Bing, or go to Google and type in YouTube intro. There's going to be tons of websites that offer this. A lot of them charge money, but $10, $20, $30. $40, even some of them are a couple $100 to create an intro. One of the least expensive one is this one here called Fiverr. If you go to fiverr.com, Fiverr.com, I'll put a link in the description below, and just simply type in the top YouTube intro or video intro, and you'll get a bunch of these for $5 or $10 or whatever they are. And they're pretty simple. This is somebody's intro. It's kind of cool. Fire. And their port Heron something. I don't know. I'm not really showcasing this particular logo. I'm just saying that this could be an intro for you. I don't know if you guys like it. It's $5. Get it on there. Log in. If you want it in HD, it costs $10. And get an intro without having to do anything, which is kind of nice. Just send them your logo, So that's Fiverr. Fiverr's pretty cool. You can find a lot of cool stuff on there for $5, $10, $15. But this site here, this site's really cool. It's called Panzoid, Panzoid.com. And you simply, you go to the website. This is the website launches. It's got a bunch of like random intros on it. And you see a lot of these in gaming videos. The same type of, here, I'll click on this one here. And you can open it up. And I'll show you. So to create your intro, first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on this Clip Maker 2 in the top left corner, or you can click on this menu bar at the top left over here by Panzoid and click on Clip Maker 2. That's going to send you to this, what looks like a video editor. It's kind of cool. And you can say, new project, and you can either select from something here or you can add things to your project. So like say I want to do this one here where it says your name. It's going to go through the effort of loading it all, and you can play it through. I don't know, my audio is not working. I'm not quite certain. That's under 6 seconds. That's not bad. Okay, so a 6 seconds or less on an intro is okay. Anything more than that, I think, becomes a little bit too much, and people will just pass you up. So 6 seconds, if you can get it down to 5 or 4 seconds, even better yet, but try to keep it below the 6 second mark. It makes it really useful there. Okay, hold on a second. Let's go to I, which is the actual view. So you click this little I down here and you click play. You can actually see this. It just says template. You can put your name in where it says template. I'll show you how you can do that in just a second. Whoa, that's like seizure inducing. Okay, let's find one that's a little simpler. How about this one here? And some of them are vulgar. Some of them are like obnoxious. Try to skip over those. No one wants to see hate on your video towards other people, unless that's your channel driving hate. There are some of these on here that are like rage inducing and they're spiteful. I don't understand those. But let's go ahead and let's look at this one's pretty simple. It just rolls, little shockwave. Let's see what it looks like. That's not bad. Okay, so we can use this one here. So out of all the things up here, you're going to look on the left-hand toolbar right here, and you're going to select this little square. This little square has all the objects that are in the, you can see how it lights up right now, inside of your already made, pre-made kind of intro. and you can edit all these different things. If you don't want to change anything about it, if you want to leave it the way it is, you just want to put your name in there, it's quite simple. You just kind of scroll down here to where it says group text and select on text. And the text is what you want it to be. So I'm going to change mine to, let's go ahead and change this to T-Blitz right here. And it's going to go ahead and change it in the thing already. That looks a lot better. Let's go ahead and render that. We're going to click the little eye down there and I'm going to say play. Now for whatever reason, I can't hear the audio. Looks all right. Okay, let's, so we can export this at this point. We can download it right here. You can click download. Let's start, let's see, what does this one look like here? And then we can click on this little 3D box here. It's called objects, right? You hover over it, it says objects on it. So we're going to scroll down here to where it says text. Text says just name currently. There are 2 names for whatever reason. I'm just going to type in T-Blitz into both of them. And that is my username on Xbox, T-Blitz. Okay, there's one. And then the second one is, I don't know. Oh, I see. It's like a 3D version of it. It's also going to be T-Blitz. So they match up. Otherwise, it's going to look really awkward. And then click into another box and it automatically changes. So you can see like it has like this 3D effect behind it. That is... each one of those is a separate object. So it wants you to change the text on both of those. And you can actually test it out. You can click on render and I can hit play and whoa. That's kind of cool. I kind of dig that. Look at that. I got custom intro for T-Blitz. If I was going to stream as T-Blitz ever. Okay, so now I can go down to what other objects are in here, and I can modify each one separately if I want to. Like I have all these particle effects of these O's and I's, like ons and offs, all over the place. I'm going to leave those alone. I'm not going to mess with those. You can go through the effort of changing different things, like the way the camera moves, the shutter speed, the swirl of the image, all that stuff is editable. Also, the camera position of where it's sitting, you can even have the camera move around. All that stuff is movable, and you can mess with these settings just to see if you like them, or you can just take one of these pre-made things, put your name in there, and then you have yourself a free intro. That's pretty freaking cool, I think. You don't have to do any of that stuff. So you can go back over here, and we can do audio. I can say select. We'll select this from 99 Lives. If you guys want free audio, I'll put a link in the description below at 99 Lives where you can download free music from them. As long as you give them credit in every video that you use their music in, it's free to use. And if you guys don't know this, Sunday actually owns a portion of 99 Lives, or is one of the partners in the company. Okay, we went ahead and selected this as my audio, but it's not really open. Okay. Video resolution, we have it set to 1080p. So if you click on this little check mark up here, 30 frames per second is pretty average. You can change it to 60 frames if you really want to. I don't think you can change it to, you can. You can change it to 60 frames if that's what you're running. Length on this one is 10 seconds, which is a bit on the long side. Quite honestly, you want to keep your intros 6 seconds or less. I think we have ours at 4 seconds. You really don't want it to be that long. It deters from your video. You're taking away from your video and people are just watching an intro. You really want it to be as short as humanly possible. Try to find one that's shorter. I'm just showing you this one here as an example. If you click on this little little icon down over here, you can download the file that you just made. You can click down here. It's preset to fastest render. Fastest render is going to be the lowest quality. You can do extreme quality, which is going to keep it at the 1080 plus the best quality it can possibly be. Or you can click on just good quality here, and you want the different types of format. MKV will be sufficient. That'll do for you guys. You can import that into most files, and then you can start video render. And then this takes a few minutes as it goes through. It looks like it's going to take about a minute, which isn't bad, but this is just an intro, and this should work pretty quickly. So a minute from an online app, not bad, I'd have to say. Okay, now we can, when it's done rendering, you can say download your video, and it's going to go ahead and download it. Thank you for using Panzoid. Your download is starting. And down at the very bottom here, if you're using Internet Explorer, it's going to say save. And then it finished downloading. I'm going to say open in folder just so I could see it. And then I can go ahead and I could double click it just to watch my video. And it makes for a pretty cool intro, and it's free. I mean, you can't go wrong with free, quite honestly. That's a pretty cool feature all in itself. So we saved our project file, so if that way, if we ever want to modify it later on, if you want to do something different with it, I suggest you play around with 4, 5, even 10 of these things, and then pick your favorite 3, and then finally have maybe your friends or whatnot help you pick the best one out of them. Don't just select one, because what tends to happen more often than not, and I see this on a lot of channels, quite honestly, is somebody will put up an intro and they'll find something better a week later. Oh, crap, I really don't want this intro, and they'll put up a new one. Consistency is key when it comes to YouTube. So that's why we ran for, 2 years with the same intro. Even though we didn't have that many subscribers, we still ran with the same intro, because I felt that consistency is better than all of a sudden somebody comes to another video, it looks entirely different, even though it has the same name. We still use the same logo that we used from the very, very beginning. We haven't changed that, and I don't believe we ever will, quite honestly. Anyways, dudes, I hope you guys like this video. Again, it's just a quick tutorial showing you guys how to go ahead and make yourself a custom intro. Again, it's been asked for, so there you go. Hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, you can give me a big fat thumbs up down below. It's greatly appreciated. And if you're at all new to the channel, if you can click that subscribe button, helps the channel out a great deal. And while you're at it, if you click the little bell, it turns on notifications, lets you dudes and dudettes know when we upload our daily videos. And until next time, guys, see ya!